AWA TV Episode 6 Part 2 begins in the middle of a number 1 contendership fatal 4-way match between Zelina Vega, Rhea Ripley, Jada Parker, and Dakota Kai. The winner goes to option A to challenge Cora Jade for the Women's World Championship, taking out the knee of Jada Parker. And now, with a roll-up cover, no, submission instead by Dakota Kai. Submission by Dakota Kai. Is Ripley going to submit? And no, she does not. Is that a flip-flop? Dropping Vega, cover here by Kai, broken up before the count of 1. That, I believe, is a chancla. And now a choke slam onto the knee, a backbreaker by Kai. The strength of Dakota Kai. Rhea Ripley just got hit by a flying Singapore cane. And now what is Dakota Kai going for? She's the only woman standing. She has a baseball bat and throws it and hits Parker right in the head. What is Ripley doing? Headbutts to Vega. Big shot taking down the Eradicator. And now Parker, who has been on a roll lately, multiple singles victories over the likes of Rhea Ripley. Cover here by Parker. 1 and a breakup by Vega, saving the title opportunity for herself. Cover here by Vega now. 1, 2, and a kick out. No, broken up by Kai. Side Russian leg sweep there, and now a double hand choke slam dropping Jada Parker. Now Rhea Ripley looking for the Riptide, connecting. Cover here by Ripley, and broken up before the count of 1. Ripley very well could have gone to option A, and now a face buster, dropping the Eradicator. And now here comes Jada Parker to the other side. Head meet Singapore cane. Cross body by Vega. Vega now, the only woman standing. All 4 women back in the ring, and now the head of Vega has just met that Singapore cane. Parker and Vega are both down yet again, and another submission hold again. The submission again locked in on the Eradicator. Is she? Knee to the head. Knees to the head, trying to get out of it, and she does. Parker now with a big shoulder tackle, taking down the Eradicator. Now with Parker up. Kick to the face by Kai. Cover here. Broken up by Ripley before the count of 1. Ripley, I believe, tripped on that bat. Parker now with Kai up. Reversal by Dakota Kai. Chop block taking down Jada Parker. Now Ripley with the bat to the skull of Dakota Kai. Ripley just threw Parker down onto that bat. Another Singapore cane to the back of Rhea Ripley, and out of the midsection of Jada Parker. Cover here by Zelina Vega. 2, and Vega punches her ticket to option A.
Here is your winner,
Zelina Vega may be your next Women's World Champion, as she will move on to face Cora Jade for the Women's World Championship at option A. What a match that is sure to be. And now, The winner of this match will become the 5th man in the Option A ladder match, joining Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor, who qualified earlier tonight, and Axiom, who qualified earlier, tonight. Nakamura ready to take on the Second City Saint. Where the winner will be the 5th man to qualify for the AWA Option A ladder match. The winner of that Option A ladder match can cash in the Option A briefcase anytime, anywhere for the next 6 months for the AWA title. On whoever the champion may be after Option A. That's the other thing you got to take into consideration. The champion may not be Gunther after Option A. The champion may be LA Knight. Now that Kaiser is barred from ringside, I'll never forget watching, I'll never forget being there and watching Survivor Series and watching this man's music hit and hell freeze over. Second City Saint, former AEW World Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, World Champion, WWE Champion for famously 434 days, Tag Team Champion, World Tag Team Champion, the Straight Edge Society leader, the Straight Edge Superstar. Looks to become not only the best in the world, but also the best in the AWA. As holding the AWA Championship essentially makes you the best competitor in the AWA. Gunther currently holds that right. There you see Shinsuke. There you see the Second City Saint, CM Punk. Referee calls for the bell, and we are officially underway here with an early flurry of kicks and a knee to the face by Shinsuke. Nakamura, former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, never openweight champion, IWGP heavyweight champion as well. IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Champion, if I'm not mistaken, and IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, if I'm not mistaken as well. Former winner of the G1 Climax. Made a name for himself in New Japan and All Japan Pro Wrestlings. Now looking to make his name in the Austin Wrestling Alliance. looking to win the Option A briefcase if he can beat CM Punk and outlast 7 other men in that 8-man ladder match for that briefcase. And now a triangle locked in on Punk, but Punk's in the ropes. Punk now with the reversal and an STO dropping Shinsuke. This has been a very back and forth matchup between these two men. Punk now going face first into the corner, and now the boot to the neck, and just the seizure boot, as I called it, by Shinsuke. Shinsuke has done everything there is to do in pro wrestling, from Japan to the UK to the US. Following Punk to the outside is Shinsuke. Nine matches signed for Option A, including the Option A ladder match, Cody Rhodes and Dusty Rhodes. The AWA United States title on the line as Eddie Guerrero defends against Braun Breaker. The AWA Tag Team titles are on the line as the Wyatt Six defends against the Bloodline. Over the top rope and missing is CM Punk. Also, the AWA Women's World Championship, as we just saw, Cora Jade against the LWO's Pride of Puerto Rico. Zelina Vega to the top rope, now knee to the back. Didn't get it all, and Punk is up before. Roll through, Schoolboy, victory roll by Punk, and no. Kick out at 1. Also signed, the AWA Intercontinental Championship is on the line as Femi looks to gain that ultimate measure of revenge for all of the past assaults by Grayson Waller, as he tries to take the IC title away from Grayson. Also, reversal by Nakamura. Also, no disqualifications, no countouts, falls count anywhere. Cover here by Nakamura. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Punk. Austin Theory one-on-one with Randy Orton. Cover again, forearm to the face, kick out. You see Punk is bleeding from right above his eye. Shinsuke starting to feel it. Kinshasa! Here's 1, 2, and Nakamura knocks off the Second City Saint, joining Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Axiom, and Seth Rollins. Bear with me here for a second. Love you too. Apology, friends. I do apologize. And it is time for our main event, the AWA television title on the line. Sami Zayn defends against Drew McIntyre.
The following contest is scheduled for and is for the AWA Television Championship.
There is the challenger, the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre, who accepted an open challenge that Sami Zayn posted on X to prove that he is the champion of the people, that the people deserve to have. Following the bitter defeat that he suffered last week to Cody Rhodes, Sami Zayn posted that open challenge on X to defend his championship against anybody that challenged him. First man to do so was the Scottish Warrior and the Scottish psychopath, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre, however, very well could be, and if you really think about it, he could be the first and last defense of Sami Zayn's title reign. Very tough, not an easy title defense by any means for the AWA television champion Sami Zayn. Went one-on-one with Cody Rhodes last week, losing in horrible fashion. TV champion Sami Zayn. Won that championship in the 8-man Battle Royal. The final 3 men were Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, and Drew McIntyre. Sami Zayn eliminated both Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes to win the title he wears around his waist. The AWA TV title. As he prepares to defend here against the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre.
Introducing the challenger. From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And his opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, the AWA Television Champion, Sami
Zayn
Zayn.
looking to prove his doubters wrong and prove that he can win a match and be the fighting champion that everybody deserves. as he defends in our main event of TV Episode 6, the television title against Drew McIntyre. You saw Drew, you see Zayn, and we are officially underway in our main event for the TV title. Tilt-a-whirl powerbomb by Drew McIntyre. McIntyre now taking it to Zayn. So far, Zayn really hasn't been able to get out of the box here. Zayn did say in that X post that Drew McIntyre accepted if he were to lose this match, he would invoke his rematch clause at option A. So if McIntyre walks away tonight with the television title at option A, McIntyre will face Sami Zayn again, but this time as the defending champion. Cover here with the title on the line. 2! And a kick out at 2 by the underdog, Sami Zayn. It's not very common that the champion is the underdog in a matchup, especially in a title defense, but that is the case here. Into the barricade goes Zayn. Referee now at a count of 3. Into the post goes Zayn. Referee now at a count of 5. McIntyre has to get Zayn back into the ring. He cannot win the title via countout. Referee now at a count of 6. Again, Zayn underhook DDT onto the floor. Referee now at a count of 7. Her count continues. If McIntyre doesn't get Zayn back in the ring by a count of 10, McIntyre's not going to win the title. McIntyre's not going to win the title. Referee now. Referee is going to have a count of 10, and McIntyre wins, but he doesn't win the title. But he doesn't win the title. McIntyre wins the match, but Zayn walks away as champion because it was a count-out victory. That is something that's going to have to be discussed, because McIntyre was livid coming back into Gorilla, and Zayn didn't set out to do what he set out to do. He didn't prove anything. He didn't prove that he was a fighting champion. He stood up and took the count-out victory to retain his title. What a controversial way to end Episode 6, Part 2. Feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe as we move on to AWA Episode 7, TV Episode 7, and continue our climb to AWA Option A, the PLE. Appreciate you guys being with us, and we'll see you on the next one.